Hassel Island, once a silent peninsula just off St. Thomas, now a storied isle, and at its heart lies a legend steeped in maritime prowess, colonial ambition, and a curse that still echoes through its ruins. Today, the island sits as a protected historic district within the Virgin Islands National Park, its trails leading through relics of Denmark's and Britain's colonial ambitions. But legend whispers of a darker history, of fate twisting like the currents in Charlotte-Amalie Harbour. This is the oldest surviving marine railway in the Western Hemisphere, built in the 1840s by Danish entrepreneurs, later taken over by the Kreck family and operating until the 1960s. Ships came ashore here, their hulls scraped and cared for. Fortunes were made, and tales of luck and ruin began to swirl. Above, the bones of Fort Willoughby, originally Prince Frederick's Battery, stand as mute sentries. It guarded the entrance to the harbour in the late 18th century, later falling under British control. Some say when cannon fire rang out between warring empires, the island earned a legacy of simmering spirits. In the mid-19th century, Hassel became a colliery hub. Coaling stations buzzed with work. Women, known as coal-carrying ladies, hoisting baskets of fuel across hoists and scaffolds. This grueling labor, carried out in heavy heat and dust, is said to have left the land itself scarred, with rumors that those who died in service to steam and steel remained, whispering in the gusts coming off the harbor. In the 1860s, Danish engineers carved a canal to sever the peninsula, cursing the ground that had been solid earth into shifting tides and murky waters. The dredging created Hassel Island, but in local lore, it also created a break in something unseen, a boundary between the living and the lost. During British occupation in the Napoleonic years, new structures were raised: barracks, officers' quarters, the garrison house, building atop layers of colonial tension. Built partly by enslaved laborers, these walls seem to exhale at midnight, as if haunted by ghosts of inequality and control. Stories endure. Fishermen claim that at dusk, the echo of coal carts and creaking beams drifts across Careening Cove. Kayakers have seen flickers of candlelight near the old railway shop, though no one keeps vigil there. Guides speak of unexplained chills near the fort ruins, footsteps where no one stands. Today, the St. Thomas Historical Trust, the National Park Service, and community volunteers work to preserve these storied stones and their murky tales. But the legend holds on. Some visitors sense more than history here. They sense a lingering sorrow, a restless energy born of labor, conflict, and dashed dreams. Is it a curse, or simply the imprint of centuries? An emotional resonance written in stone and soil. Perhaps the real legend of Hassel Island is its power to hold memory. Of colonizers and engineers, of queens and captains, of coal women bent beneath burdens, of enslaved builders, and of a cut channel that severed more than earth. Here, legend and history interlace, echoes of a world that moved ships and empires, and in doing so, wove a darker fate into the island's bones. Hassel Island remains on the edge of Charlotte-Amalie, a place where charred timber meets green heartwood, where cannon and crane lay side by side, and where some insist the curse still drifts with the Caribbean breeze. So, should you choose to visit, listen closely. You may hear the island speaking back. If you enjoy our stories of the beach, please subscribe, like, and light up the notification bell for all beachside 365 videos.